What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we break out the kayak and
Juncalito.
Juncalito. Is that right?
Yeah, that was
okay,
good.
Cool. We do a quick overnight in Loreto, and then we roll on up the road to Bahia Concepcion. This is the Motorhome Experiment. Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to head out onto this beautiful bay in the inflatable kayak.
Yes.
And Lori's not feeling too good today, but she's gonna power through it because she's a trooper.
Pushing through.
And this was gonna be just a kind of a temporary stop for us, but look at this.
It was like an overnight.
Yeah, an overnight, but it's looking like maybe 4 nights now.
Well, but that's because we're doing the live from here too.
Yes, we are going to try and do the live from here. And, you know, Kevin was teasing me about technical difficulties, which may be a possibility here, but we're going to give it a shot anyways and see what happens because it's just too damn nice here. Ready to roll?
Yes.
Let's do it. Nice little heron there, or a snowy egret or something. I don't know. It's a white bird with long legs. I'm not a bird person. What's that?
Maybe something melted there. Maybe it's not a fossil. I thought for a moment it was a fossil, but I think something melted there.
Yeah, probably a bottle cap. Our goal today is to head out here to this little island that you can see there above Lori's head. Looks like there's a little beach there. So we're gonna head over there. We're gonna go over into this area here a little bit. Oh, we forgot our snorkel gear.
I don't think there's a beach area, by the way.
You don't think there is?
No.
I still think we should have brought our snorkel gear.
Oh.
And then after that, if we still have enough energy, we're gonna go check out Juncalito over there, the little town. So that's the plan, man. It's a lot of paddling. So Lori, if you want to just continue paddling like that, that's perfect.
Somebody will help out.
The Isle of Pelicans. Oh yeah, seems to be some starfish here. So we're gonna let you guys check them out. Hard to see them with the GoPro because we can't zoom in, but there's some orange crabs here on the rocks. They've kind of dove down in and got a little bit more hidden. Oh, there's one up there, orange one and a black one. Wow, those are pretty cool.
They look like giant ticks.
Great, thanks Lori, that's a good visual. They look like giant ticks. Crabs are just creepy looking, no matter what kind they are, and lobsters, and crayfish.
I said what was my biggest fear,
Yeah.
Sharks and bears. What is your biggest fear?
In the animal kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay, sharks definitely rank up there, and one of my biggest fears in the animal kingdom, but I don't spend that much time in the water, really. Bears and that, not so much. Big stuff is not what I'm afraid of, because I know big stuff is going to try and kill me. It's little things like spiders and snakes. Those things freak me out. So I'm a wuss when it comes to spiders and snakes. The little tiny things, if it crawls on me, I'm going to scream like a little girl, like I did yesterday when we went into the water. A crab touched my hand while we were like just playing in the shallows, and I screamed and jumped like a little girl. Or a little boy. Don't, you know, let's not be gender specific here, but just freaked out by those kind of things. But big stuff doesn't worry me. You know, I understand that they're gonna try and kill me. This is beautiful out here.
It's so peaceful.
You like whales though, right?
I do.
What happens if an orca comes up to us?
I pet it.
You're gonna pet it? I don't think so. Okay, our initial plan was to come out here and to have a picnic on this, what looks like a rocky beach. From the coach, it looked like a rocky beach. We thought, oh, cool, let's go out there and have a picnic. But there is a sign there that says, no embarcado. So, no desembarca, which means you're not allowed to go on there, and it says Parque Nacional Bahia de Loreto. So that means that it's a national park protected property, and those are the things that we don't do. So we're not going on the little island.
But we saw babies. Baby birds, so fluffy.
Yeah, we assume that it's because of all the little baby birds. There's a lot of pelicans and things like that, so it's probably a nesting area for birds. It might be a nesting area for turtles as well, so definitely not an area that we want to disturb. So we're gonna go over and disturb another area over here, over in that little V-shaped area. Looks like there might be a area to park, so we're gonna check that out. So once we paddled from the island there over to this little rocky area, I thought it was a beach, but I think it's an actual break that the marina made, because we're now over here where the marina is. Yeah, you can't see around the corner. The main marina is over here, but this is a bay that they allow you to moor in. So kind of cool.
And I know that you can stay there for 100 pesos a night at their parking lot of the marina.
As an RV?
As an RV.
Oh, cool.
But why to stay there when you can stay for free at the beach in Juncalito?
Yep, I agree with that. This is beautiful though.
It is pretty.
Time for some snacks?
Yeah, I'm not sure what view I want though. Open water or marina?
I think open water. Well, that was kind of nice. Little lunch snack there, a jicama and a little kind bar, like a nutrition bar, which is kind of cool. Now we just have to make our way back to the kayak without breaking our ankles. Now that we're back in the protection of the bay again, it's really calm waters right here. You can see how glassy it is here, and then how out just a little ways it's just got a little sign of a breeze on there. The water here is super clear, but there doesn't look like there's a whole lot of fish.
No, just starfishes, sea urchins, and a few fishes, not a lot.
Got a little hot kayaking, so we decided to drop in the water.
Getting deeper.
It is getting deeper. So we're just walking a little bit. We're almost back. Shows you how close you can be to shore. And then we can hang out with the pelicans. How you doing,
There's
baby?
like some sandbars. Like right now it's deep, but we're going towards an area where I can see the people have the water in their knees.
Yeah. Did you have fun, Lori?
Yeah.
That was fun, huh? Cool. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are going to be leaving this incredible boondocking spot.
Yes, I mean, it was totally unexpected. Obviously, Paul spotted from the road. We came here only for one night and we wound up here being 3 nights, and we actually have to go because of the cell signal for the light. Otherwise, we would not go.
Yeah. Today is Saturday, so it's last Saturday live.
Yeah.
But the cell when we first got here was amazing, and then all of a sudden it dropped out. I don't know what happened.
Who knows what happened? Like, literally, we have 4 bars, 4G, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna be able to stay here for the life, and all of a sudden, like, 3G.
It is starting to get a little bit busier here today on Saturday. It hasn't been very busy at all.
Something that you have to know about Mexico, wherever you go, Saturday and Sunday, is like people go out and party. They have their barbecues at the beach and all that stuff. So today is Saturday, people are starting to arrive. So it's time for us to go as well.
Yeah, but great spot. It's
Yes.
just like I said, something we spotted from the road. Juncalito.
Juncalito.
Yeah, what she said. Juncalito.
Juncalito.
I'm not going to try this
He'll
speak the
ride
Spanish stuff.
Under there, the
Yeah.
name of it.
But a great spot. The part of the beach we stayed on pretty rocky. Down at the far end, why everybody is crowded down here is because it's sandy down there. And sandy down there means bad news for us in the coach, so we decided not to go down here. It's a little bit of a pain walking into the water here, but once you're in, man, it's awesome. It's a couple of feet deep, out 100 yards or so. It's just perfect for kicking back and relax.
Great for little kids. It's like literally having your own pool, like just outside your RV.
But it's time to go, so let's jump in the
go.
coach and get out of here.
We still need to turn around.
Yeah, we need to get turned around. That's going to be a little interesting. We've got to watch out because it's a little bit sandy over in these areas. So I'm going to kind of do a little quick 3-point turn. We've got the car unhooked, and we'll dump it and then go from there.
Can I be okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, well, found out that my jack repair didn't work, and now you can hear that alarm. I don't know how I'm gonna get that alarm to turn off because I've unplugged the jack now. But I gotta go up here and turn around, and then we'll get that figured out. All the jacks are up. It's just indicating that one jack is not in the stopped position, which it is. So that's gonna be really annoying if I have to drive to Loreto with it like that, which probably gonna have to. We're gonna go into here, this area that's a little bit wider, not get too far over into this stuff, and then do a quick 3-point turn. Jackknife that trailer, and then we should be able to turn pretty sharp and hard here and not hit too much. And then we should be able to get out of here pretty easy now. Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. I wanted to try and do that with the car on it, but Lori wouldn't let me. She's smarter than I am. That's gonna be lovely all the way to Loreto.
Luckily, it's not a long way. It's only about 10 miles. So it's gonna be 10 miles of that beeping. But you know what? RV life is not always pretty. It's not always exotic destinations. Sometimes happens.
It's not always perfect. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's life in general, right? Life isn't always perfect. Doesn't always go as planned, and luckily we can continue to roll. It's not something that's gonna get us stopped here, and I can check it out once we get on the other end. But I wanna get on the other end first so that I know that we're connected for tonight's live.
Yeah, so we just deal with it, and we fix it, or check it, or whatever it is later.
The drive up to Loreto was short, which is awesome because we had to prepare for last Saturday live, and that beeping was driving us nuts. We just got done the last Saturday live. Check out the colors. This is what we were talking about here. And then over here. And then the oranges and stuff. Awesome. All right, time to get some editing done. Good morning. When we rolled into Loreto Shores RV Park last night, we had a leveling jack issue that popped back up a few videos ago when I talked about repairing one of the jacks. This is it. Look at that Frankenstein looking thing. What happened is there's a part on the top here that I couldn't really epoxy back on. It's just not right anyways. And what it's doing right now is when the jack gets all the way up to the top, it's shifting over and then the gears disengage. So not good. So I'm going to fix that today. I'm going to figure out a way to rebuild a piece to go on top, and this bolt goes down through the middle of that. But I'm going to figure a way to rebuild that piece so that this whole thing doesn't move. Don't quite know how I'm going to do that yet, but I have a few thoughts. So off to the hardware store. I just need to limp this thing home back into the US, and then I'll get a new jack. Before picking up our parts, we decided to take a quick little drive along the Malecon in Loreto. We're out running around getting our parts. Lori needed some produce, so we stopped by the local grocery store and it sucked. So now we're out here. There's a soccer field, but they told us to come here. Some local lady said to come to get the produce here. They had a little farmer's market, so that's what we're doing. These little farmers markets are pretty much everywhere, but you have to kind of ask some of the locals and get away from the grocery stores to get the best produce and the freshest produce. So this stuff is always awesome.
Farm to our table.
Yeah, looks delicious. All right, Lori, what all did we get here?
We got some greens, and we got jicama, we got lettuce, and we got tomato and limes, and pears, apples for...
And this is like probably like 10 pounds of produce or so?
140 pesos, 139.
So $7.
$7 to $8.
Crazy.
Yep.
There's one thing that we're gonna miss. You guys were asking us in the live last night what we're gonna miss about Baja. That's gonna be it, the insanely inexpensive produce.
Yeah.
All right, we're back from our mission to get a piece to help fix the jack. So I need to recreate this little piece there. It's gonna be hard to see on camera, but basically it goes over top of that bushing there, and it has to keep that bushing from sliding sideways. There's a big gap in there now, and it's not doing that. So I need to build something that stops that from moving around. I've got an idea, and it involves a paint scraper. I bought a couple of these paint scrapers. They were what, 12 pesos, so 60 cents. It's about the height of that, which is what I need. I need my bearing holder to be about 3 inches long. So no, it looks like pretty much from here to here. So I'm going to cut that, and then we'll get it drilled out and go from there. If we score this along here just a couple of times, it should bend and break right in that spot. That'll be fine for that. We can trim that just a little bit more to make that look nice. We're going to trim right across that. So what I'm going to do is probably just kind of cut that there, and then this one should bend and break in approximately that spot as well. So that's all we need to do. Perfect. So there's my 3-inch piece. I'm going to drill a 1/2-inch hole in the center here, and that will be my bearing holder, and then we'll size this bad boy up and see if that's going to work. I don't have a drill press, so this has to be just kind of a little bit of a guess here. I knew that was going to happen. It's going to be very careful when you're doing this stuff, folks, that you don't drill into your fingers. But I need that hole to be as close to that piece as possible, so I think that's gonna work well. We need that to go over top, right, like that. Just barely tap that top because I don't know how far I can go in. So we're just gonna barely tap that top so that I can drop screws in there to hold it in place. But I don't want to go down. One final one. And that's down there. Now the one thing I'm going to do while this is still setting, so that we don't have any problems with alignment, is I'm going to drop this bad boy in there as well. And all right, Lori, what happened there? A minute ago we were hanging around town getting some stuff done, and now all of a sudden we're in the coach leaving.
Well, this place is a little bit pricey for the area. Since we are basically doing not too much here right now, it's like we decided to go. Like, why to pay the extra night if we're really not doing that much?
Yeah, beeping is still going to happen for another little bit, so unfortunately. But this is the Loreto Shores RV Park. It is not a park I would recommend spending a whole lot of time in. It's just kind of a quick overnight or maybe a couple of days.
Yes.
They do have a swimming pool.
A small one, but they do.
Which looks very nice. And most of it's these casitas though.
Yeah, it's oceanfront, but I mean, I guess that you can walk to it very easily, but it's not really oceanfront. But besides that, I mean, it was nice. I mean, the pool is very nice.
Yeah.
Zero gravity chairs all around the pool, so that's kind of nice too.
The people were nice.
People were nice and friendly.
It's just
here you can have a peek of the pool.
Yeah, a little peek of the pool here coming up. And that's about it though. It's like really, the RV park is now an afterthought. I think this whole thing used to probably be a pretty nice RV park. But what happens down here in Baja, it seems, is these RV parks start off as RV parks. People tend to stay longer than they are intended, and then they wind up staying forever. And then they just convert their RV spot into a casita, and then away they go.
I feel like the RV park section is more like just to pay extra expenses, that's it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, time to leave, time to go.
And it is super close to, like, it's literally in downtown Loreto, so you can easily a 5-minute car ride or maybe a 10 or 15-minute bike ride to the Malecon and to the downtown area and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
We got everything we need right here. Wine and burning chemistry. You and me alone.
Our first checkpoint out of Loreto, which wasn't, I don't know, maybe 20 miles or so, took about 10 minutes. They come on, opened up a bunch of drawers and stuff, asked us where.
The fridge, and then the fridge.
Yeah, in the fridge, stuff was falling. But that's it. It took maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 tops, and we're on our way.
Yep.
That's it.
You and me alone. Inside.
The drive along the coast at Bahia Concepcion is absolutely gorgeous.
Make me sing along, sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you.
We're heading down into the campground here. It's not a campground. This is a boondocking free beach spot called the last free beach spot here in Bahia Concepcion, Santa Spac, whatever you want to call it. But our friends, the Johnsons, the folks in the schoolie, are already here. They told us they were going to be here, so we thought we'd stop by and say hello. And it looks pretty amazing.
Maybe it's just me, but I think the Johnson kids were happy to see us.
Moonlight on your naked skin. Summer's blind us to give in. Where you wanna
So as we mentioned in the video, Juncalito.
Juncalito.
All right, I give up on that one. Great overnight boondocking spot, which wound up being several. And then Loreto was just a a means to an
Overnight,
end.
yeah.
That campground there, like I said, it's just a basic campground, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the allure of Loreto is like a cute town, but it's to see the blue whales. But we were like,
neighborhood.
We're trying to record here. Please turn off all electronic devices during recording. But yeah, the blue whale
Okay.
thing. What time of the year is that?
The blue whale, we were off season, so they're until early April, and we were already late April by then, so we were off season. So for us, there was no reason to really stay
Right.
there, so we just overnighted there to do the jack thing, and then we moved on.
Yep. And then we end up in Bahia Concepcion, which we'll show you guys in the next few episodes. So this is where we're going to end this one. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us, and that means they have to.
Subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. It would be equally as cool if you liked the video, and we'll see you again in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye now. Kind of looks like we're in Hawaii.
A little bit,
but we're
yeah.
not.
Just without the tropic feeling.
Yeah.